someone who reminds me of versatility. When you hear that someone is a finance professional, the first thing which comes in your mind is money. But she's a rare breed with learnings of how to manage finances, but loves singing, drawing, dancing, traveling, reading, and writing. It makes me feel that you get one whole department in one place. The enthusiasm which she has shown in her speeches has motivated me a lot, and I'm sure it has motivated each Toastmaster here. It's none other than TM Vidyaranjit. Over to you.
It is worth telling about the mentorship that a mentor is a person who helps you to see the hope inside of yourself. A mentor helps you to kickstart the goal in your life and helps you to set the right goal in your life. Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. How many of you have heard about Helen Keller? Helen Keller was born in a small village in Tuscumbia in a state, Alabama, in the year 1880. When she was half an year old, she suffered from an unknown fever, and which left her blind and deaf. After months her illness, she was not able to express or communicate with anyone in her family. This made Helen really angry. She had fits of temper, and her parents were deeply troubled and saddened about it. They contacted many people because they wanted a teacher to train Helen. They went and spoke to the director of the blind institution, and he recommended a teacher for Helen Keller. Her name was Anne Sullivan, and she was 20-year old. She had graduated from that school. It was a great challenge for her to teach a child who cannot see or listen, but she was willing to take this as a challenge and she went to train Helen. She had a study schedule in which he used to introduce a lot of vocabulary words to Helen. But Helen, it was not suiting for her. So she changed the teaching style. Instead, she started teaching her vocabulary words based on her interest. And she used to write. She used to spell the words and write on her palm. The first word Helen learned was water. She wrote the word water on her palm, and at the same time, she showed her how the cool water had flowed over her palm. Helen was exulted. She felt so joy because she felt that this would be the turning point in her life. Anne Sullivan, with all her heart, she helped Helen. Helen entered the Radcliffe College and she graduated with honors. She visited around 39 countries in five continents, in many continents, and it was an inspiration to not only to the disabled, to many people around the world. What I learned from this story is that Anne Sullivan was not only an exceptional teacher, she was a role model, a mentor, and a friend. She was a mother figure whose nurturing and care helped Helen to come out of the lonely, dark world. And she was able to see the new world which was inside her, but she was able to communicate with everyone. They had a friendship for 49 years until Sullivan died. I'm very lucky, fortunate enough to have many mentors in my life. My parents, I am very blessed to see this world, to learn many things. Without them, I couldn't have understood and felt anything in this world. Second, my husband. He's very compassionate, very sincere, and genuine person. I was not a good reader, but he helped me to start reading the books. My friends, they are my mirrors. Because they used to tell me that, Divya, you look through the rose tinted glass, and they help me in correcting myself. And last but not the least, my mentor in Smart City Club. Last is not the lasting impression, so I would like to tell in more detail. Before joining the Smart City Toastmasters Club, I had a lot of ideas. I didn't know how to interact with anyone. I spoke to Toastmaster Ranjit, Toastmaster Joshin, and Rakhi. They gave me a crystal clear detail about the Toastmasters, and I could, I could feel the passion for Toastmasters in their voices. And my mentor, he called me for about half an hour to explain his personal experience. My mentor, his name was DTM Ashish Verghese. He spoke about his personal experience, how he was a silent person, and how this journey has helped him to transform, and how he was able to evolve as a better being, a better human being. I asked him, I had the fear of public speaking. So how could I deal with it? And he told me that fear cannot be removed. It cannot be taken away completely. But it can do one thing. You can take it as a driving force, and you can use it as a motivating factor whenever you do a presentation. I was able to do six presentations, six speeches because of the motivation, inspiration, and guidance which I got from him. And he's a very enthusiastic in his role, and he's an active listener. I'm deeply grateful to each and every member in the Toastmasters because everyone had supported me to achieve this. I'm still growing and I'm still evolving, and thank you everyone from my heart. To conclude this, I would like to say that the secret of success is of no secret. The only thing that you need is to have a mentor to be successful. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Our culture has taught us to treat guests very well. Hence, it's always a pleasure to have guests, and we have with us today a postgraduate in business administration, specialized in HR and marketing, and an entrepreneur from CC Toastmasters Club to evaluate our third prepared speech for the evening. Welcoming TM Lakshmi to take the session forward.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. I'll be evaluating my speaker